Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
So here's Portland's starting group. Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingit, and it's Avdia in at the 3. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
And another home game for MP. Another opportunity for he and his squad to squash a quality team on their home floor. A matchup they haven't been quiet about wanting to win.
And with MP leading the way, they've been defending their turf. This is not an easy building for visiting teams to come into right now. The connection between this team and these fans has never been stronger.
Here's Kamara. After the basket by New York on the other end. The shot by Holiday, no good. MP up top.
Oh, wow! Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Kamara. There's the triple. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. To the left side wing, Kamara.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal. Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressive.
And Toumani Kamara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Now here's MP. 6 points for him. Into the left. Whoa!
Oh,
my goodness!
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Henderson. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Again, the miss by Portland. MP with it. Henderson picks him up.
Oh, man! Wow. What a burst from MP. Those young, fresh legs allowing him to get through just that little bit of contact.
Henderson outside. Here's Kamara. No good. Unable to win this run. And MP with a basket on the assist by Bridges. 15 points for MP.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Hiltonson, he's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Now here's MP. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Blazers trail by 15. Pass to Graham. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's MP. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 20.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Here's Henderson. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Henderson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
MP outside. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down hard.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Now here's Lillard, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots. The rebound by MP.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 24 points for him.
So far, their only...
He is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Shed in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And MP throws it down hard.
His strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons made some terrific plays. He dropped 13 points and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
And it didn't matter whatever the defense threw at him. He made the adjustment.
MP with it. Checked by Bagley. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Avdia passes to Lillard. They set the pick. The three ball. The rebound by MP. New York leading by 21. Spins. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
On the wing, Grant. Lillard outside. Pass to Krejci. Three-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40%.
Portland.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby comes in for Hart. Mikal Bridges checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Shed. A big group substitution here for Portland. Klingett, he's checked in for Bagley. Kamara comes in for Grant. Drew Holiday's checked in for Krejci. And it's Henderson in for Avdia. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Henderson against Bridges. Here's Holiday. Portland moving it around. Kamara. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kamara's gotten his first points of the night.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Lillard outside. Oh, MP with a block. The shot by Lillard, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, what creativity from MP. Some of these moves this kid is pulling off are just unguardable.
Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. New York out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Display. Holiday plays the role of floor general pretty effectively.
Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you, Brian.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Drills it from deep.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 46.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Banked it in off the glass.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way in.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Yet another bucket.
I mean, how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And it's in there. MP's got 50.
His ability to score at the rim.
Here's MP. Oh, man.
Look out below.
He's a living...
MP is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's McBride in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor. Changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Bagley. Kamara comes in for Grant. And Holiday subbed in for Damian Lillard. Outside Kamara. There's the 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
4 on the clock. Avdia from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. And good! There's another!
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Incendiary scoring performances on any given night. And nearing 3rd place for most 60-point games in a season.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Henderson finds Holiday. Shot to stop the run, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
Here's MP.
Oh, nice.
Wow!
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Outside Kamara. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense.
Oh, a big finish right there.
Awesome. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
Oh, big time! The reverse slam, that was sweet.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Portland. Outside Kamara. Off target from outside.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to...
And again!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. 4-3. Kamara, no good.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
And MP throws it down hard.
Finishing the game strong. This is how...
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. To the inside. Outside McBride. From deep, MP. Good. He hits again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
MP, 5th personal foul, 1st team foul.
7 seconds left in the 4th. Henderson scanning the floor. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.